Hey guys, it's Marianne, and this is going to be a quick, I guess rave video, because it's not really, well, rave / review video, whatever you want to call it. I know that everybody swears by either Urban Decay Primer Potion for their eyeshadow primer, or they swear by the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. They work great. Personally, for me, I think my eyelids are a little bit too oily for both of them, but they do work really well. I know for some people they work perfectly. For me, I was still getting some kind of creasing. So I then moved on to Benefits FYI, which I still do use from time to time. Absolutely love it. It works really, really well. And I think why it works so well for me especially is because it does, when it goes on, it doesn't leave like, I don't want to say like a wetness, but that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like your eyelids have to dry first. It kind of goes on, and it feels like it goes on like a powder almost. But of course, I believe they discontinued that. So I still have that, but when I received in my swap with my friend Maria, the Tarte Flower Child palette, it came with this miniature Tarte. It's the Lifted Natural Eye Primer. Now, I only have this sample size that came with the palette, but when I run out of this, I am definitely going out and buying the full size. This is the best primer I have ever used, hands down. I don't think I will ever go back to any other primer. I think this is my go-to primer. I can't tell you too much of what it says, because I mean this is like a sample size, but it says 51% decrease in fine lines of wrinkles, which is an added plus. This primer works so well. I can put my makeup on. One day I had to be out of the house really early. I put my makeup on with this as a primer. It was like 7 in the morning, and I didn't get home until around, I think it was like 6 o'clock at night. So that's a pretty long time. I didn't have any creasing in my eyeshadow, and I had on my Urban Decay eyeshadows, and I noticed that my Urban Decay eyeshadows tended to crease a little bit more, and I think it's because they're such a creamy consistency. I still love them, I still wear them, but I think that may be what it is, but they did not crease at all. I didn't have to touch up my eyeshadow throughout the day. Just super, super amazing. I was so surprised. I really thought that when I got home, I was going to look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been walking around like this for like half the day probably. And that day I really didn't have time to worry about touching up my eyeshadow, things like that. I was running around doing different things. I was just really, really surprised. I mean, I came home and no creasing at all, which was a huge plus. I mean, that's amazing to me. So, just a really quick video to kind of let you guys know about this. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you have more oily eyelids like I do. You know, like I said, Urban Decay Primer Potion, I know a lot of people love it, swear by it. Same thing with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but I think that people who have more oily eyelids may run into a little bit more of a problem with that. Another really good thing about Tarte, they're, you know, natural products, and they're like green products, you know, they're into the whole like recycling, things like that. So that's also like an added bonus, that you find a product that's, you know, that works really well, and it's also good for your skin. So I will put a link in the information bar below this video to Sephora.com, where you can purchase this, because I'm not sure how much it is at Sephora. I haven't really checked yet. I'll put a little annotation somewhere. And I believe you could probably purchase this off QVC as well. I believe QVC sells Tarte products, so I will put a link to that as well in the information bar below. So I just wanted to do this quick little rave / review video on the Tarte Lifted Natural Eye Primer. And yeah, that's it for now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and hug hugs. Bye-bye.